right. We are live. Yes, we are. I gotta go fast. I'm recording in 4K today. Wow. Okay, so here's what we got going on. I've been gone for 2 months. Not 2 months. My sales are behind 2 months. So over that 2 months of sales I haven't covered, obviously I've sold some cool stuff. So I got 15 items. This is the cheapest sale I have, $77. So it's bangers only today. Just showing you stuff I thought was cool. So this is a zero restriction. I put this in here specifically because I think at least it was surprising to me that zero restriction stuff can sell for $77. So I even saw on Terapeak the other day another jacket very similar to this one that sold for $120. So zero restriction is back on my radar big time. I think this is the Golf Club of California, I want to say. Something like that. So I got this online. It came in a lot of clothes. So I don't know how much I paid, but I want to say it was like $16 for a couple of items, and that was in it. So, this is that's weird. I don't know if y'all saw that. Anyways, last month I was just looking to see my average sales price. My average sales price went up to $49.98 this month. Sorry. Anyways, next item. Say Lululemon. This is a women's jacket. Surprisingly, usually the women's stuff does not get a very high asking price for me. But this one, the Cross Chill Repel shell, it's got this like you can kind of see the zippers like rubberized, little water resistant there. This one I took an offer of $89 for, so that's if it looks a little fancy, I don't know. So a lot of the Lululemon stuff is coming down in price. Obviously, just on here to show you, not all of it is going down. Some of it's holding strong. All right, got a cool true vintage piece. I love this. Fabnet, no clue what it is. Just if you see a tag like that, a fabric tag stitched on. I mean, look at this. So cool. I love when there's like all sorts of repairs and stuff. Wow. I wonder if the screen recording's showing what I'm seeing. My screen looks crazy. Anyways, that sold for $100, and that sold same day too, very quick. So, a little JanSport. I'm putting this on here because I love picking up these vintage JanSport backpacks that one have leather bottoms on it, and then two, on this front tag, they'll say Main USA. So, two things I look for. It can also be, what is it? I think Transport, Eastpak. I want to say there's another one, but all these, kind of similar to me. I've sold some very basic, very thin, small ones for like $35. So that's always something I'm looking forward to. Get out of there. All right, Disney, Star Wars, Spirit jersey. You're probably looking for stuff like this already. This one was new with tags, so sold for a little more. I took an offer of $100 on this one, so yeah. And this one wasn't extra small. I think normally people would say, hey, that's a bad size, but these Spirit jerseys run so big that's basically just a normal size for this. So, all right, Canali suit jacket / blazer. I hate selling blazers, hate photographing them, hate packing them. I refuse to just put them in a poly mailer unless it's like an unstructured lightweight one. But like a blazer like this, I'm only going to feel okay shipping out if I'm putting it in a box. So I don't want to like squish it down too much. So I don't like the blazers because you got to take extra measurements. I'm always measuring the shoulders and the sleeves, and I think they get returned a lot more than normal clothing does. But for $110, I'm gonna do it anyways. So Canali's a good brand to look for. I should have showed you the tag. Sorry about that. All right, Brooks Brothers. This one is special because it is a black fleece. Come on. Now you will notice I do have the tag on here, but this is pre-owned. I don't think this was the retail tag. This just had the button in it. And I got two of these, and the tags were just stuffed in the pockets. I wouldn't say they were actually new. So I made sure to list it as pre-owned and then put that in the description so no one had the wrong idea. But trying to see, do I not have the inside tag? I do this all the time. Anyways, Black Fleece. This is like a very elevated line. This I would say this is Brooks Brothers equivalent of a like double RL for Ralph Lauren. So this was made, to my understanding, in collaboration with Tom Brown, who he has his own brand, very expensive, pretty popular, very sought after. So just being able to put him in the title as a keyword, very good. So I sold this on an offer for $125. And this is also an item I got online. You're going to notice a trend. A lot of these really good items I'm sourcing online now. So don't ask me where I'm getting it. I'm not going to tell you. Come on. Come on. Get over there in the Google machine. Go find you something. Vintage McDonald's cardigan here. Super cool. I had this for a long time. I was kind of surprised. But eventually it did sell on an offer for $121. I mean, this is just cool. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that one. Stio, kind of surprising to me. Usually, well, maybe not that surprising because this is new tags and this is a very high-end jacket. The Ender Pack Light hooded. It's just like it just looks like one of those waterproof like snowboarding ones. It's not super thick. It's pretty lightweight, but yeah, I did sell this for $140. Which I was cool with. I think I got this for like 25, if I remember right. This is another online item. So, wow. Nothing crazy going on here. Let's see. Fjallraven. Here's a tag there. This is a women's item. It was huge. This thing was very massive. It sold super fast, which I was grateful for because I didn't want to have this sitting around for super long. Let's see. I listed this on September 6th and it sold September 7th. So I'll take that. This sold on an offer for $135. I'll take that anytime, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Just Fjallraven in general, it's a brand I do super well with. I always get a decent sale price, so I think 135 is the highest I've gotten though for it. So let's see. This was very surprising. This Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy backpack. So I thought this was going to be like a $40, $50, $60 item at first. My brother found this for me and sold it to me. So at first I gave him $20. And then when I was going to list it, I didn't see a whole lot of data. So I was like, I'm going to check Terapeak just real quick. And then I started seeing like 140, 160, 200. So I was like, okay, I'll start it at 140. We'll just start there. So, yeah, someone was okay with that price. This sold full price, 140. Crazy. Oh, I just noticed they didn't even have any feedback either. Crazy. It's just a backpack. It's not even like a huge backpack. Did I take measurements? This is like 15, 16 inches. Just a rare piece, I guess. I don't know. There's no way it retailed for that much. Anyways, another Lulu piece here. This is a down-filled jacket. This is like one of the most common, like high-end Lulu pieces I find. So I find these a decent amount at Plato's Closets. So this one I paid $55 for, or at least it was tagged that. I might have had a discount though. Either way, this sold for $119. So even if I did pay the $55, still a good flip for me. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to say for that. Now, this is a cool piece. If you've been watching me for a long time, you will know I have found this before. I found it twice. Okay, so I have found this piece twice in the past. The first two times I found it, it was new with tags. And I want to say I sold it in the neighborhood of $150. That was a while ago, and this is a very rare piece. So this one being used, I still listed for $175 just because there wasn't a lot available. And I ended up not taking an offer. I think I sent a 5% off offer, and somebody accepted it for a sale price of $166. Super cool. It's just a running shirt, reflective bones on here. That's it. That's all it is. I don't think it's like some rare collab. I think it's just a piece people thought was cool. I don't know. But I got this at a Goodwill grand opening. Super cool. I was first in line. I didn't think I was going to be first in line. I showed up an hour early with my fiance, and we sat in the line and we watched an episode of our favorite show, and then the doors were open. That was it. So didn't think I was going to be the first one there. We actually weren't the first ones there, but we were the first ones to get out of our car. There's a couple of people there sitting in their cars, and we went up and got in line first. So sorry. Is that bad etiquette? I don't know. Let me know. But like, if you're sitting in your car, I'm not gonna give you the spot. I'm gonna be out there in the elements, you know. Anyways, Levi's new tags. I couldn't believe this. These were just sitting on the rack, not even on like a new cart or anything. If I'm reading this right, 1979 dead stock 70s Levi's jeans. It's on the Talon. So, wasn't salvage. Checked. I'm sure I have a close up of that tag. Let me go look. I'm a little scared because these sold in like 15 minutes. I listed them for $225, which felt like was above the solds I was seeing. I don't know. Maybe I just had the perfect size for somebody. I don't know. Faded selection. This sounds like someone runs like a vintage store or something and bought it to sell in their store. I don't know. So I was a little nervous, but I didn't do any more research trying to figure out if I undersold it. I don't want to know if I did. So, I think these were $18 at Goodwill. I don't know. I found them on a random Saturday. I usually don't go thrifting on the weekends because it's so busy and I hate it. But I braved it for that day for some reason. I don't know why. But these were just sitting there waiting for me. I don't know how I got them. But sold $225, super quick. This last item I got on here today. This, I cannot believe I found this. So I wasn't even excited when I found it because I was like, oh, it must be a fake. It's got to be a fake. So this is Nike and Cactus Plant Flea Market. CPFM, you'll see that very commonly, any of their stuff. Let's see. I know it's got to be on here somewhere. So you see the front says Go Flea. That's weird. Okay, most of the pieces I know from Cactus Plant Flea Market will have CPFM on there somewhere. It's the brand that did the collab with McDonald's, and they made like the little toys that people were buying. So that was cool. I did that a couple times. You get a little McDonald's meal, you sell the toy and it pays for the meal. That was fun times. So I thought this was fake. I bought it. I spent $20 at a Plato's Closet, and then I paid, I think it was like $2 or $3, get it authenticated through a third-party service, and it came back legit. So authentic. I was sweet. And then on top of that, I went to the eBay Authenticity Guarantee program. They said it was good to go. Sold full price, $400. I couldn't believe it. So, yeah. It's a super cool find. This is my best clothing find in a long time. Will be my best find for a long time to come. So, yeah. Cool stuff, right? I don't know. That's all I got this week. Fantasy football just started. I'm 1-0 in both of my paid leagues. Feeling pretty good about it. Feel really good, actually, to be honest with you. I do 10-man leagues. Got half PPR and a full PPR. This league I got Bijan Robinson. I got Nico Collins, Mike Evans, Drake London. So, and then I got Rashee Rice sitting on the bench, just waiting to come back from suspension. So I'm gonna have to trade somebody for an RB2 at some point. So, yeah, I don't know. That's about what I got going on. I'm playing hockey again. That's cool. Let's see. I got my fiance starting to learn how to do this stuff. She's taking pictures for me the other day. That was pretty cool. She did some shipping. That was nice. So my active listings are going up. I'm almost at 1,000. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. That's all. Quick video, only 15 minutes. I was expecting the gap for a lot longer, but anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.